Okay, so it is Sunday, February 1st, 2026,
Hmm.
and we're looking at the immediate aftermath of the Australian Open men's final.
Wow.
We knew an Alcaraz-Djokovic final was going to be, heavy on narrative,
Yeah.
but I don't think anyone predicted it would feel quite this definitive
It felt like a closing argument, didn't it? I mean, we've all been talking about the changing of the guard for years now.
for years.
But seeing Carlos Alcaraz take down Novak Djokovic today at Melbourne Park, that wasn't just a win. That was a seizure of the throne.
And doing it at Melbourne Park is the key. That's the thing.
Oh, absolutely.
If this happens in New York or, London, it's a huge deal.
Yeah.
But beating Djokovic in Australia, that is like the hardest task in all of tennis.
It's the ultimate boss battle. It really is. Djokovic is a 10-time champion here.
10 times.
He's 38 years old, he's chasing his 25th major title, and he's playing on a court where he has historically just been invincible. The weight of history on his side was immense. And for that first hour, it really looked like that history was just going to repeat itself.
Djokovic came out just surgical. He took that first set 6-2, and honestly, he looked comfortable. He looked like the owner of the house.
And that's the terrifying thing about Novak in Australia, right? When he wins that first set, the door usually just slams shut. He suffocates you.
Right.
But this is where Alcaraz showed he's just cut from a different cloth. He didn't just keep a foot in the door.
Yeah.
He kicked it clean off the hinges.
The shift in the second and third sets was jarring. Alcaraz completely flipped the energy, takes them 6-2, 6-3.
Yeah.
It just stopped being a chess match, and it became this, physical brawl that the 22-year-old was clearly winning.
And that's the crucial insight here. Alcaraz absorbed all that Djokovic pressure, that whole aura of invincibility, and he just played right through it.
Yeah.
By the time they got to that really tight fourth set, the momentum it had fully swung.
It was still so tense, though.
Yeah.
7-5 in that fourth. But that final scoreline, 2-6, 6-2, 6-3, 7-5, it tells the whole story.
It really does.
It's the story of a young player just weathering that early storm and then outlasting the master.
And by doing that, he hasn't just won his first Australian Open title.
No.
He has unlocked the career Grand Slam.
That is the massive takeaway. At just 22 years old, Carlos Alcaraz has now won all 4 majors.
Let that sink in for a second.
He has joined the most elite club in men's tennis before most players have even hit their prime.
I mean, just think about the company he's keeping now. To have the complete set hardcourt clay, grass at that age is just, it's frightening.
And he had to go through the toughest possible gatekeeper to get that final piece of the puzzle.
Exactly. That's the narrative that's going to stick.
For sure.
He didn't, sneak a win while the Giants were away or something.
No, not at all. He completed the career slam by beating the greatest hardcore player in history at his fortress, while Djokovic was actively fighting for his own piece of history.
Exactly. I think this settles that whole next-gen debate. This isn't next anymore.
That's now.
It's now.
So, okay, here's the thought to leave you with. Alcaraz has completed the set at 22, and he did it by dismantling the Melbourne Fortress. So the question is, have we officially, right now, seen the irreversible turning of the tide in men's tennis? Something to consider. Thanks for listening.